my girl at the time, she had 1 million followers on Instagram, right?
1 million.
And yeah, and she wasn't doing anything like making money. She was, and we were always like trying to, what's the point of having so many followers if you're not like making money? You know what I'm saying? For me, social media has always been about making money. Like that's what I'm there for. I'm usually working. So
How did she get 1 million followers? What was she known for?
she started in 2013. She started early on OnlyFans, and she was like modeling, and she was
Oh,
really good
just
looking. You know, she had a
hot
nice body.
Instagram girl, basically.
Yeah. She was like an IG model or whatever. So,
Okay.
but she wasn't doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't like selling nothing. She was just looking hot on Instagram. You know. And I always will give her a hard time, like, yo, we need to make money. You need to do something. You know, I was locked up. I'm like, yo, you got so many followers. So I was already thinking since I was locked up, yo, well, how can I use her following or whatever? And then when when COVID hits, and I myself, I start like getting like followers, and girls are starting like, you know, and they, you know, I start like seeing like, okay, this is kind of cool, you know. I start hearing, so people start telling me, yo, you should open an OnlyFans or whatever. And I was like, I don't know, you know, I never felt comfortable. Like it's funny you said about the penis pump. I came in right you know, like I would never feel comfortable just taking like dick pics or pictures of myself or none of that, you know what I'm saying? So I kept thinking like, damn, how can I do OnlyFans but without just showing me, you know? And then I had that talk with my girl, and I'm like, yo, we should do this or whatever. And then it's like, yo, if you're gonna get naked, because we were not like that. We were not like too openly say, we had never had a threesome or nothing like that, you know? We were already talking about it, but we had never had a threesome and none of that, you know? So I tell her like, listen, if you're gonna show off, if you have to show off your body or whatever, I'm gonna be there with you. I'm not gonna let you go over there by yourself, you know what I'm saying? And just and let's have 2 pages. So we're gonna have the couples page at the time, which was Draw and Jesse, and then she had her own OnlyFans, and it was like a little competition. And but the hustle mentality, and OnlyFans is like a business. Like you gotta have a business mentality. You gotta be consistent. And she had 1 million followers, and my page used to make a lot more money because I was doing comedy. I had my own. You know, I was doing a whole bunch of like other little details. You know,
what kind of comedy were you doing? You're like, whoops, I'm gonna stick it in her ass. Woo, look at this! Like,
no. Yo, at one point, I learned from. I don't know if you ever heard of Alexa Morgan. She's a huge girl on OnlyFans, and I learned a lot from whatever her team was doing. And she had a manager. You know, they had like a lot of these OnlyFans girls. Like to be successful there, most of them have a manager because it's a business. You know, and these managers are there telling them like, yo, do this type of content. This is what's trending. Let's do this comedy. You know what I'm saying? So I learned from her. That manager would tell me, bro, stop trying to be sexy. Be funny. Because that's what, you know, people will come in and you know, with the comedy, I had eggs broken in my head. I'll send you some of the stuff. Or you can probably see it. If you Google Draw and Jesse or the Draw Show, you can see all my stuff is on the web or whatever. And yeah, bro, next thing you know, right? I started doing OnlyFans, and remember, it was my girl and whatever they were telling her how to do it. So I had my own little team that was teaching me how to like grow. You know, so I started, my page was free at the beginning. It was free, right? And my girl was like, what are you doing? It can't be free. But I was thinking long term, you know, and my team, it was a guy from Australia that was helping me. And
Andrew.
Yeah, that's my real job, helping Drew.
You from Australia?
Yeah, bro, originally.
Oh, nice. His name is Mike and his banana. Maybe you know who he is. He's from Adeldale. Well, my homie. To this day, we haven't met, but he was with me from the beginning, and never met in person. Just speaking like this through the computer, became a brother. You know what I'm saying? And he would tell me, listen, let's think long term. Make it free. I wasn't showing anything at that time. I never thought I was gonna be doing like porn, let alone having a fivesome with 4 girls. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, it was just gonna be sexy. In the kitchen and you know, no shirt on, and you know. But since I did like the free version, people were coming in left and right, boom, 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 and they wanted more, and they wanted more, and they wanted more, and it was a lot. It was COVID time, you know. We looked good. We were being creative, and well, next
So
thing
it was like you and your girlfriend like cooking with your shirts off or something like that, or
yeah, that's what we started with that, and little working out videos, and then I would take off her shirt and little stuff. But well, that didn't last a month. By then, I was already. I remember the first day I sold a porn that we had done ourselves. You know what I'm saying? A few years ago, and I had it on my phone, and I'm like, damn, I'm ready to sell this because people wanted more. You know, and bro, she cried. You know, it was like, damn, I can't believe we crossed that. You know, and I was like, damn. Right there and then, I always knew right there and then that my life was gonna change, and I was gonna change too. Like right after I took that step, I always told them, listen, people are gonna judge us. They're gonna look at us different, and you know what I'm saying. So yeah, we're gonna take that step, but don't think that you can come over here and talk to me about sex or you know, don't think, especially like my friends, you know, I always made it clear that that wasn't for my friends. You know, I blocked girls that I know that were friends with her and stuff like, yo, this is not for you. My friends knew my guy friends, they know that was my girl. You know what I'm saying? I never like, hey, yo, sign up to my, nah. When they will see me and they knew not to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was never like, yo, look at me. You know, I always had two pages. I had my work page with all the stuff and other girls, and then I have my personal page where I posted with my family, and then, you know, so I always make sure to keep both different. But like I said, man, 2020, OnlyFans was just gaining popularity, and I was one of the only guys that was like smashing there, you know. So with my girl, so next thing you know, all the girls that were starting or that had that fantasy were like, that. That's the couple we need to collab with. Next thing you know, yeah, I had a nice run.
Okay,
Nice.
I have so many questions. So first question, how much did you make when you sold that porno the first time?
I don't really remember, but I will tell you this: the first month, I made $8,000.
Okay.
And after that, it was up. My peak was $40,000 a month, a few times.